Welcome to the Inspiration Hub. This is JJ Delgado, and we are here today to meet with Ana Sanchez. Ana Sanchez is the CIO, the Chief Information Officer, and the CDO, the Chief Data Officer for Volkswagen Group, Spain. And we know that the automotive industry is facing a big change in the regulatory environment. From the European Union, they are changing the rules, and I can't wait to see how Volkswagen is approaching to this. Let's come with me and meet with Ana. Hello, Ana. It's a pleasure to have you here today. Welcome to the Inspiration Hub. You are now the CIO, the Chief Information Officer, and the CDO, the Chief Digital Officer for Volkswagen Group Spain. We all know about that, but can you tell us a little bit more about your background and who is Ana?
Yeah, first of all, thank you for inviting me and having the chance to chat with you. As you said, I have a very long name like CDO, CAO, which at the aims for being the technology partner in my company, so Volkswagen Group España Distribution. I'm a STEM woman. From a career perspective, in my early stages decided to study engineering, and I have spent many of my career in the technology area, most likely in the automotive area, which is also a very male industry, and very proud of being a woman representing the automotive companies, and also in technology, which is even more rare to see. But as I said, I'm here to try to help the business. I'm the driver of the business to reach the business goals as a technology expert in a big company.
Yes, you are right. Can you tell us a little bit about the present and the future of the industry, the automotive industry, and how the technology can help this sector to face the challenges that they are facing right now?
Yeah, so when I say I'm lucky, I feel always lucky. I'm lucky to be in the automotive sector right now in this special moment, because I think it's the biggest transformation the automotive sector is going to have or is facing. So
Exactly.
That's an old industry, but if we see how much innovation it's in the current years and in the next years, driving most of them by technology. That's why I feel lucky to be part of this change. And I say it's a huge transformation because we are transforming our products. So with the launch of the electric car, which at the end it's about technology, how to migrate from a combustion engine companies to a electric and batteries company. We are in the Volkswagen Group committed to be CO2 neutral by 2050. And of course, the electrification of our product and the electrification of our plants is in our path for ensuring the sustainability and the work environment of our planet at the end. Also, technology driven the connected car. So the car is the biggest IoT we have seen, had a lot of data, and it's moving around, so it generates a lot of data, which we believe the data the cars generates, will also help the society and our customers to predict better the traffic, and also to have a better connection and connectivity with the customers. And also the autonomous driving. No, that's the huge and the biggest technology trend the automotive sector is facing, which will change the way we understand the cities also, with cars that don't need to be driven by us. Also, our time we spend inside a car can be different. And also, I like to think that we will deliver the individual mobility to people who today cannot drive. So that's something drives in the automotive sector right now. So it's a huge challenge, a huge transformation. And as I said, I'm lucky to be part of the team.
There are a lot of challenges, to be honest. You mentioned some of them. The one that I like the most is when you mentioned that the car is going to be like our smartphone, no? Like an IoT
Yeah.
full of data.
And we believe the car is going to be a new channel with the customer is going to interact to. So we will have our websites, we will have our dealers, but the car itself, it's a new challenge which the customer will interact with.
And I like the autonomous driving. So you mentioned that we will not have to drive anymore. I like that.
Yeah, imagine, no? Imagine how many hours we spend in the cars, and you could be able to do something else.
I can't wait. I can't wait. So I think you are facing as well some challenges due to the change in the regulation in the European Union. And regarding to this, you were doing a big project with Entity Data as a partner. Can you tell us a bit more about how you approached to it and the context of this project?
Yeah, so we were facing the challenge about what I was talking, no? So the rapid evolution of our vehicle distribution, no? The customers are willing to have a coherence or other way of owning a car, of the purchasing a car, and also in the after sale. So they expect to have another way of perceiving and connected with the brands. And also in this precisely context, we launch a non-genuine agency model where the dealerships, which are our partners, which are in front of of our customers, they are acting as an agent on behalf of the brands and receives for that a compensation. And in this path, we want to work together with our agents, with our partners in the dealerships, to move towards this agency model, and also to better resolve the customer experience our customers are expecting from us, from the owning a car, from the process of buying a car, for the ownership of the car, which also changes till the after sales. That's why we have changed in the electric vehicles right now to the agency model.
Wow, you mentioned that it's a very huge project. And I can guess that you had to work with different departments, cross-functional teams, and with entity data supporting you. How did you manage to combine all of these type of profiles and functions, and how did you support on entity data?
Yeah. So as I said, we had to do this big transformation in a very short period of time, so only 18 months, changing our distribution model to this new agency model, also changing affected areas. We are also in the Volkswagen Group España distribution were affected. So our employees of the company, the dealerships itself, which is huge, were also impacted. Also from our headquarters in Germany, were affected and moving towards this sales channel transformation. And hopefully we have entity data there, which was at that time the right partner to move to this agency model. So we were selecting together with the entity guys the tool in which we were thinking could implement in a could facilitate us time to market, to have the better solution in the running in the dealers in front of our customers in these 18 months. So that's why we decided to use Salesforce. We were already heavy users of Salesforce. Also, other projects developed with entity Salesforce based. So we decided to move to Salesforce to build the ecosystem needed for this transformation in a short period of time. Also, one of the priorities we were, or the work assumptions we were having, we need to have at that time also something which were very customizable, so we could have customizing in a very short notice, and also being flexible enough to react in case of problems, in case if we realize customers are willing from us something different. So that's where were the main drivers, and we decided for that to use Salesforce.
So it's 18 months of project, so it's a very large project, and it's affecting the core of the business, the sales process. So how did you handle with it in terms of which type of departments were the key for this project?
I think I will be quicker if I answer which were not involved.
Okay.
Because I think it was the whole company, so all sales departments of the brands. We represent in the Volkswagen Group of España distribution 4 brands from the Volkswagen Group: Audi, Volkswagen, Skoda, and Volkswagen industrial vehicles. So all the brands were affected. All the dealers of our brands in Spain were also affected. Of course, we as a technologies were a huge impact, and I have to say, last year we dedicated a lot of resources to this project. We also were affecting the financials, so the financial department and accounting department, because as I said, we were owning the transaction with the customer is owned by us. So we were moving the financial and accounting people into the project, and also legal. So always having legal in mind will accelerate the delivery time, the time to market, if you engage them from the very beginning, because this is all about also changing a way of operating, so a new business model, and also the way we interact with the customers affects always the data protection. So having the right people from legal departments on board was crucial to succeed on that respect. And of course, using the right dealers and the real salesmen or agents, which were the end users at the end. Also from the very beginning, we create what we called expert matter circle, where agents could we were being challenged regular by them to see if what we were thinking were really working or not. So that's it. As said, except the after sales, I think the whole company was involved.
Okay, so the project it's already working and it's on site. Can you tell us a bit, just some highlights of the results of this project?
Yeah, so one of the goals we wanted to achieve on top of moving into a new distribution model were a better 360 degrees of a customer. So better knowing our customer. And in terms of data-driven company, we wanted to enhance the transparency with the data in all the sales channels. So in the customer journey and sales channels transparency. We have right now increased massively the transparency of the knowing our customers. So we have integrate solution from the online part or online channel from the offline. So when the customer is visiting our website or selecting one of our fancy cars we have in the car configurator from our websites, and also knowing them as he gets into a dealer and wants to have more information about one of our electric cars from the 4 brands we predict. So that's one of the benefits, 360 of our customer. And as I said, we right now have a better data transparency on the sales funnel. So we can, as we have a better dashboard of the sales funnels, we can interact and also put measures there where we see the sales funnels needs to have reduced in terms of waiting time from the customer to receive one of our selected cars. That's something we receive with a project.
Can you summarize in just one tweet, one sentence, your collaboration with entity data?
Yeah, it was great. So they have a really engaged team. So I have to honestly say, not always was nice. We had also to work hard to reach the goals, and they are a kind of a good experts in matter. And they also are flexible enough. So, and also they are very engaged in project objectives. So would not say they are entity data. They are still part of the team, and we decide and we commit together to the next to the next releases and next project objective. That's a kind of partners which you would have next to you for this project.
Nothing more, Hannah. Thank you very much for being here with us. Thank you for sharing all your information, ideas, recommendations. You are very generous, and welcome to the family. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank to you.